Works better if I turn the right microphone up. I apologize. Good afternoon. Welcome to Bushnell Prairie City High School. It is time for another varsity baseball contest here today for the Sparklones as they play host to the Blue Bullets of Knoxville High School. Both teams have taken their warm-ups. Coaches are meeting at home plate with the umpire as we speak, but I only see one umpire. So, not sure if we're still waiting on an umpire or what we're going to do here. But at any rate, do want to tell you that the Blue Bullets come in 3-0. BWP, comes in 2-0 on the season. Of course, a doubleheader win over South Fulton in Prairieland Conference action a little bit earlier, I guess Saturday, as a matter of fact. They won against South Fulton in JV competition last night. You watched that here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH as well. We'll take a look at the starting lineups. First, for the Blue Bullets, will be batting first, of course, as the road team here this afternoon. Bo Honeycutt will bat first and play center field. David Heise will bat second and play catcher. Jason Heise will pitch and bat third. Peyton Hankins will be the cleanup hitter. He'll play first base. Evan Rosel will play in left field, and he'll bat fifth. Riley Jennings will play. I was looking at the wrong order. I apologize, folks. Let me reset this for you. Bo Honeycutt will be the pitcher, I do believe. David Heise will be the second baseman. Jason Heise will be shortstop. Peyton Hankins will be at third base. Evan Rosel will be the catcher and batting fifth. Riley Jennings will be the first baseman, batting sixth. Dawson Hensley will be the right fielder, batting seventh. Hunter Mulvey will be the left fielder, batting eighth. And Briar Flesher, the center fielder, batting ninth. On the mound for BWP for his first career varsity start and his first start on the mound in high school. He is a sophomore, though. It's number 8, Ben Powell. Of course, he's played a lot of travel ball, believed to be his favorite sport, I think, here, and he's going to get his first chance at a very good Knoxville team today from the Hill for the Sparklones. Batting first, playing center field, who's played very, very well in the first two games as varsity and the game as a JV player as well, Ezra Mason. He wears number 7. He'll play center field. Batting second will be the catcher, number 16, Dalton Strode. He's done very well behind the plate for BWP. The first baseman, number 23, Dalton Horwittle, will be batting third. Fourth will be the third baseman, number 6, Carter Alleman, as we have our first batter of the contest stepping in for the Blue Bullets. And a foul ball is going to go out of play. Strike one. Ready for pitch number 2. Dealing is Ben Powell on the mound. Another strike, and that was popped up. It's into right field. Can't find it. He was finally got there. In right field was Josh Regal. It's his first game back after quarantine. He was one of the football players that couldn't play for the first couple weeks. So an error out in right field as Bo Honeycutt reaches on an error, and that will put a runner on first base with nobody out. Up to the plate for Knoxville, David Heise. He is the second baseman, Pitch from Powell goes low for a ball. 1-0 the count. Runner at first is Bo Honeycutt, the leadoff hitter. Powell from the stretch now. Bunt. It's a wide, just a little wide. And it is another ball. 2-0's the count. Powell takes a peek over his left shoulder to first base. Horwittle's there playing first today. Pitch a little high, a little right about the numbers. That's the kind of pitch it's hard to lay off, but with 3-0 you would expect that Heise may very well take a pitch here, see if he can get a walk and get 2 runners on with nobody out here in the top of the first inning for the Blue Bullets. He's not going to do it. That was a great fastball right down the middle of the plate. brings the count to 3-1. Ben Powell trying to battle back here with a runner on first. Nobody out in the top of the first inning. Miles Hewlett upstairs on the camera today. Going, and that's a strike. They're going to see if they can get a strike and an out, but they can't. The steal is good for Honeycutt. He'll advance to second, puts him in scoring position, but the count is full on your current batter, David Heiss. Powell takes a peek back. Now he's going to deal. It's going to be a walk, and he's going to throw one in the dirt. Strode traces it down, but not in time. Runners will be on the corners with nobody out here for Knoxville as David Heiss draws the walk. At the plate for the Blue Bullets, the number 3 hitter, Jason Heiss. He is the shortstop for the Blue Bullets. Runners on the corners. Strike call on the outside corner. 0-1's the count. Again, runners on the corners. It's Honeycutt at third, Heiss at first. He's going to go. Powell steps off. And the throw back was high. The tag was late by Shane Shin. And it's going to be runners at second and third. Nobody out. 0-1 still the count. And that's going to be to the fence. Powell's going to cover, but he's not going to get there in time. The run's going to score. Going to even the count at 1-1. The runner advances to third as well. So 1 run in, 1-0 for Knoxville. Count is even at 1-1 on their number 3 hitter, Jason Heiss. An error and a walk has led to a run and a runner at third base with nobody out. That one's high for ball 2. Only one umpire here today. Behind the plate, he's calling all the bases as well. There's a pitch and a strike right about the numbers. It was a smidge high maybe, but Heiss chased it. It's even at 2-2. Strike 3, struck him out looking. And out number 1 of the inning comes on a K for Ben Powell. 1 down, 1 on for the cleanup hitter, Peyton Hankins. High and outside, ball 1. Still no hits. They do have a run, though. Peyton Hankins gets a hit to left field. A run's going to score. And Hankins is in with a double. He's going to go for third as nobody back to cover him. And he gets back to second base, but just barely as the ball actually hit him on the throw to second. So we'll have a runner on second, 1 down, as Jason Heiss gets a double and drives in a run. At the plate now, that was not Jason Heiss, that was Peyton Hankins. Okay, looking for strike on the inside corner for Ben Powell as he comes after the number 5 hitter, Evan Rosel. That's going to go right center field. It's going to get down, I do believe. Regal can't get to it. It's going to roll past him. 1 run's going to score. Rosel's into second with a double, and he'll stay there. They just switch spots. Another run and another hit. 2 doubles in a row for Knoxville, and they lead 3-0. At the plate now, the number 6 hitter, Riley Jennings. He is the first baseman. high, ball one. Ball just a little high, 2-0 is the count. Foul ball back to the screen. Strike one. Ball outside brings the count to 3-1. Strike brings the count to full at 3-2. Count is full, 3-2 on Riley Jennings. Popped up. Out of play. 6-pitch at bat here for Jennings. Where's number 23 for the Blue Bolts? Plays the first base position. Swing and a foul, but it backs again. This makes a 7-pitch. This is going to be 8 pitches at least here in this at bat. Strike three, strikes him out looking for out number 2. That's going to bring Dawson Hensley to the plate. Runner on second. Strike on the inside corner. Tried to throw a curveball, didn't come back to the plate enough. That'll be ball number 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Once again, Dawson Hensley, the number 7 hitter, on at the plate. Evan Rosel on second for the outside, ball 2. Ben Powell is going to deliver one more time. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Evens the count at 2. Forgot to put the last out up there. There are 2 outs. 1 on, 2 outs. 3 runs have crossed the plate here in the top of the first inning for Knoxville. Next pitch is in the dirt. That'll advance Rosel to second base, or to third base, excuse me. And it'll bring the count to full again. Unofficially the 4th batter that saw full count. And it's in the dirt, a pass ball, and another run will score. And another walk. 2 Ks and 2 walks here in the first inning for Ben Powell. Unofficially 35 pitches here in the first inning for Powell. Now coming to the plate, the number 8 hitter, Hunter Mulvey, the left fielder for Knoxville. Runner on first is Dawson Hensley. Ball's in the dirt, ball 1. Powell still on the mound. He goes to first base. Hensley gets back. Ball just a little high. Brings the count to 2-0. Runner on first, 2 down here in the top of the first inning. 4 runs across the plate. That one's high too, but he goes right after it, right up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. And Hensley will stop at second. Runners at first and second. And Coach Arnold's going to go out and talk to the sophomore. So Coach Arnold is out talking to Ben Powell, who's making his first career high school start. He is a sophomore, but of course Sparkcones and every other team in Illinois has lost their entire spring season. So he is out making his first career high school start. He's thrown unofficially 37 pitches here in the first inning. Batter number 9 at the plate, Briar Flesher, the center fielder for the Blue Bullets. 2 outs, both by the strikeout for Powell. The Sparkcones do have 1 error in the inning. And after the conversation, Powell comes with the strike. Runners on first and second. Hensley on second. Mulvey on first. At the plate is Flesher. That was a little high, right about the shoulders. Flesher thought about going after it, let it go, and that'll be a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Right on the inside corner, may have curved back toward the plate just a smidge. Flesher kind of bailed out on it. It's a 1-2 count now as Ben Powell tries to get out of this inning with no more damage. Foul ball to the right, out of play. And high. Evens the count at 2-2. Powell is the pitcher. Hensley on second for Knoxville. And another full count. Has the ball high and inside on Flesher. Horwittle will step off the bag at first base to cover any bag will get you an out here. Try to get a ball in play. Pitch down the middle and a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Ben Powell. And that'll end the inning, but the damage was done. 2 left on base for the after 1/2 inning. We did have an error. I'm going to go back and fix that real quick, folks. BWP had 1 error. So 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 left on base, 1 error. At the end of 1/2 inning, it's 4-0 Knoxville. We'll be back right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance
in the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School as we are ready to go for the bottom of the first inning. BWP gave up 4 runs to Knoxville in the top of the first. See if they can get things started with Ezra Mason, the lefty, going to lead things off for BPC. Of course, he plays, or BWP, excuse me, he plays center field. Dalton Strode will bat second, the catcher. Dalton Horwittle, the first baseman, will bat third, and Carter Allman, the third baseman, will bat fourth. Dalton Huffman, who got hit 3 times last night, and all 3 at bats saw 4 pitches, will bat fifth. Low on the first pitch. Ball 1. Mason's going to go after it, and it's going to be a foul out of play. Strike 1, evens the count at 1-1. I don't look up real well, folks, so if you hear me get quiet, that's because I'm trying to get a position I can look up at the ball. Outside, 2-1's the count. Inside, 3-1. Of course, the pitcher for the ground ball to second. Mason's going to be thrown out. And coming up to bat for the Sparklones, the catcher, number 16, Dalton Strode. As I was going to say, the pitcher is Bo Honeycutt. And he answers with a strike to open the at-bat for Strode. Curveball falls a little bit outside the strike zone. One and one's a count. Ball 2, a little bit low. Strode was able to lay off. Gets him ahead in the count, 2-1, 2-1. And a pop-up behind the plate is caught by Evan Rosel. And that'll be out number 2. Coming up to the plate now, Dalton Horwittle, the first baseman, a junior for the Sparklones. High and inside, ball 1. Horwittle puts one into play. It's deep into right center field. It's got everybody beat. The right fielder is actually going to get over and cut it off, but a double for Dalton Horwittle. And the Sparklones have their first base runner of the day. Coming up to plate, the cleanup hitter, number 6, Carter Alleman. Two outs, one on. That ball curved, tailed back in. Strike 1. That was a nice pitch by the Knoxville hurler, Honeycutt. People call him BJ. Swing and a miss for strike 2. It's 0-2 on Alleman. That curveball flies out of the strike zone as well. Brings the count to 1-2. And they're going to go for throw was there on a pickoff attempt at second base, but the ball was on the ground. It didn't get caught. Otherwise, they would have had Horwittle at second base. And a high fastball Evens the count at 2-2. Again, Carter Allman at the plate for BWP. The deal. Low and outside on the curveball. Brings it to a full count. BWP trailing here in the bottom of the first inning, 4-0. Knoxville batted through the order in their half of the first. And again, that time Honeycutt simply fakes the throw to second base, didn't make it. Just did the little spin to get it there. And a strikeout looking for Alleman, and that'll end the inning. One left on for BWP. At the end of one complete, 4-0 for the Blue Bullets. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH after this.
During this COVID pandemic, it is important you take care of your health, especially your heart health. Do not ignore the signs of a heart attack or stroke. If you have health concerns, schedule an appointment with your provider, and always, in case of an emergency, call 911. This message brought to you by McDonough District Hospital and Blessing Health System. See for yourself why Blessing Health System is the leader in cardiology and pulmonology services. Appointments available inside MDH. Learn more at blessinghealth.org or mdh.org.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School as we get ready for the second inning. Top of two, and we're right back where we started the first inning. The pitcher, Bo Honeycutt, going to lead them off as they batted exactly through the order one time in the first inning, did the Knoxville Blue Bullets. And a bunt. Nope, he's going to pull back, not attempt at the bunt, but he's going to call a called strike, and it'll be 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out here in the first inning, or second inning. That one was a little short and in the dirt. Good job of blocking it by Dalton Strode, but it evens the count at 1-1. That was low and outside. Honeycutt ahead in the count now, 2-1. High, right down the middle of the plate, but high brings the count to 3-1. David Heiss comes over, picks the ball up. Ball outside is a walk. There's a runner on first base. David Heiss comes to the plate. Honeycutt on first. From the stretch now, Ben Powell's going to pitch. Low and outside, a good job of getting out and catching the ball and stopping it from going to the backstretch from Dalton Strode. But it is a 1-0 the count. Strike to start the last at bat. 5 straight balls since then. Make it 6. And a delayed steal. And Heiss is going to be in. And then the ball gets passed, but backing up was Mason in the center field. So another ball. And a steal for Heiss. Puts him in scoring position. Or for Honeycutt, excuse me. Heiss at the plate. David Heiss, the second baseman. It's an all Heiss middle infield for the Blue Bullets. And Powell spins to go back, but Shin, who is playing his first game after coming off of quarantine, as is Josh Regal, who's playing in right field, was not there to cover. Powell's going to throw high and inside. It's going to be 3-0. right down the middle of the plate, belt high, and gets a strike. With 3-1 to count. He battled back to get a strikeout in the first inning on Jason Hayes, the next batter. And a foul ball back to the screen. And it's going to be full again. Ben Powell, the money pitch. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Another long at bat here. That's popped up right center field. Regal on the run. Mason is there as well. Mason makes the catch. The runner does not advance. F8. And stepping to the plate now is Jason Hayes, one of the 3 outs in the first inning. Powell battled back to get an out there. 1 out, 1 on for Heiss. And looking at a bunt, pulls it back, takes a ball. He's got to keep the middle and the corners honest. Would imagine it'd be a first base covering situation, but maybe not. Ball outside. 2-0. Might be a pitcher has everything kind of deal as well. We'll see what happens if they go back to the bunt. They are not. Another low pitch. Makes the count 3-0. Unofficially 55 pitches for Powell now. Here's a strike. Foul ball. Looks like it's going to go out of play. 3-1's the count. 1 out, 1 on. Runner is on second base. It is the pitcher, Honeycutt, on second. That pitch is outside. Going to be a walk. Jason Hayes walks. That brings Peyton Hankins to the plate. Ball deep to right center field. It is over Regal's head. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. Hankins is going to go for 3. He's in. The ball was cleared, thrown to the fence, and it's a stand-up triple for Peyton Hankins, who has a double and a triple here in this one. Two-run score makes it 6-0 here in the top of the second inning. At the plate now is Evan Rosel, the catcher. And a little outside maybe. 1-1's the count. Well, I must have missed one. Oh, I didn't mark the foul ball as a strike. I apologize, folks. That's a swing and a miss and a K for Evan Rossell. So forget what I said. That's 2 outs. At the plate now is Riley Jennings. He struck out in the first inning. That's a nice curveball by Ben Powell. So he's maybe found his rhythm a little bit here. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2's the count. 2 outs, 1 on here in the top of the second inning for Knoxville. Puts that one in play. Shin is there, backpedaling, and he makes the catch. So they leave one on base. So after 1.5, it's 6 runs on 4 hits, 3 left on base for Knoxville. They lead 6-0. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. Today's game being brought to you by Old School Auto Body. Visit Garrick Mason at Old School Auto Body in Blandonsville for quality work in a timely manner. He will make sure your job is done right. Old School Auto Body does collision repair, vintage restoration, and spray and truck bed liners. Give them a call, 309-333-4356, for all of your repair and restoration needs. And Country Financial Agent Brett Powell, your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. So, the bottom of the second opens with a strike to Dalton Huffman. I said it a little bit earlier, but he batted 3 times. A swing and a miss, strike 2. He batted 3 times in the JV contest yesterday against South Fulton. He saw 4 pitches and was hit 3 times. Not a good day at the plate. In a little bit different way as the ball goes outside, as Huffman got plunked pretty good the last at bat, and he was the last of batting around, and they just switched sides, ball 2. So his last plunking meant nothing. He touched first base and turned around and walked home, and it was the hardest one of the bunch. I said, I don't know. I would have just said, if I'm not going to get to hit any. And a base hit for Huffman as he goes opposite field. Ground ball past the first baseman. A hit for BWP, puts Huffman at first base, and that brings Jake Brown to the plate, the shortstop. Huffman playing left field, Brown playing short for BWP. He's played well in the first 3 contests for the Sparklones as well. Again, the Sparklones still playing without anybody from West Prairie, as the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. BWP still playing without the WP, as West Prairie still not in school. As back they go to first base, and Huffman's going to get back standing up. They are out through this week. Their first day back will be May 3rd, which is a week from yesterday. So next Monday they'll be back and be part of the team again. Tarson might take a couple days as Brown steps out and then takes a swing at it. A pop-up's going to go to third base, and it might fall. It does fall, and Huffman is going to get – that's just a bad situation. He's just stuck there. Not much he can do about it. So he'll be out at first on the fielder's choice. Brown will be at second. And strike 1 on Shane Shin, who's getting his first at-bat of the year. He was a football player that has been in quarantine. He just got out this morning or yesterday. I'm not really sure which day he got out, but he is getting his first at-bat. Strike 2 on a swing and a miss. Again, it is Jake Brown at first base. Shane Shin's going to get a foul ball down the right field line, and hustling over to try to make an attempt at it was Dawson Hensley, but couldn't get close. So it'll be 0-2 for the junior from Bushnell Prairie City High School. Again, he's making his first start of the season for BWP, as he was part of the football team that got quarantined. High and inside, ball one. 1-2's the count, one down. Bottom of the second inning, 6-0. Knoxville leads the Sparklones. That one's a little outside, evens the count at 2-2. Low, full count. Shane Shin battled with a couple foul balls. Now he saw 3 straight balls from Honeycutt. Money pitch here. High and inside, and Shin swung at it anyway. Strikeout. Out number 2 for the Sparklones. Now stepping to the plate is the right fielder, Josh Regal. He's making his first at bat of the season as well. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Still Brown at first base for BWP. He reached on a fielder's choice as he popped to third and was not caught. Huffman got stranded. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't run because it was a pop fly. He'd been doubled up. He could not run because they dropped it, and he just got tagged a force out at second base. So 2 down here, and a throw back to first, trying to get Brown sleeping a little bit. That was a quick throw, and Brown gets back with the diving slide. It's still 1-1 on Regal. Pitch right down the middle of the plate. A strike. 1-2's the count. 2 down, 1 on for BWP. They've had a base runner in each inning. They got a double from Horwittle in the opening inning. He got to second base and got no further. Ball low and inside. Brings the count to 2-2. Foul ball. Regal battling here with 2 strikes. 2-2 remains the count. Honeycutt's offering. That one is fouled off as well. 2-2 is the count, but we're at 6 pitches here in this at bat. Curveball. Nate, don't walk in front of me like that, kid. He stopped. That's a ball. He brings the count to full, 3-2, as the curveball wouldn't fall in, and Regal didn't chase it. Fastball down the middle. That's going to be popped out of play just off to our right. That's 3 foul balls with 2 strikes. It's an 8-pitch at bat already. Working on pitch number 9 here for Josh Regal. Really extending this at bat in his first at bat of the season. A good job at the plate so far. Pitch down the middle, and that's going to be a backwards K. And that'll end the inning for the Sparklones. They leave 1 on base again. At the end of 2 complete, 6-0 is the score here at Bushnell Prairie City High School.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True Convection Cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True Convection Cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
Sorry about that, folks. Been trying to catch up on a couple of position changes. Checking into the game for BWP for Josh Regal is Elliott Mason. He'll go to second base. Moving to right field, it looks like it'll be Shane Shin. Moving to left field will be Ben Powell. On the mound now, making his first appearance of the season is Dalton Huffman, number 28 for BWP. First pitch is in the dirt. Top of the third inning here at Bushnell Prairie City High School. Two and 0's the count here. Swing, popped up, shallow center field. In to make the play is Ezra Mason. Out number one. That was Dawson Hensley. A fly to center and an out. Now up to the plate will be Hunter Mulvey. And a strike. Starts the count off 0-1. Pitch outside. Evens the count at 1-1. Dalton Huffman, a freshman, making his first career pitching appearance. That ball goes in the dirt as well. 2-1's the count. He's got as much experience as any of the sophomores, though, unfortunately, at the high school level because nobody played last year. Swing and a ground ball foul caught by the Knoxville coach. Evens the count at 2-2. One down here in the top of the third inning. Swing and foul straight back to the fence. Hunter Mulvey at the plate. Faces a 2-2 count. 6 pitches of the bat right here. That curved and dropped just a little too low. It brings the count to full. Force pitch number 7 for Huffman. And that one goes high and inside. That'll end in a walk. First base runner of the inning for Knoxville. He had a single and now a walk. That'll bring Briar Flusher up to plate. The number 9 hitter plays center field. And a bunt. Huffman's going to cover. Throws in the dirt. Horwittle can't control it. He's going to go to third. It's an overthrow. 1 run's going to score. And Flesher tried to stretch it into a triple and got tagged out at third. So 2 errors on the play for the Sparklones, but there is an out. So we're back to the top of the order. Ground ball to third. Alleman's there, throws it in the dirt. Horwittle blocked it, tried to grab it, but didn't get it in time. And a throwing error. That's Honeycutt's second time he's reached on an error. Two outs, 1 on. 1 run has crossed the plate here in the that ball is a home run by David Heiss. A 2-run home run for David Heiss, and that is something, folks. I coached here for 4 years. You don't see very many home runs hit out of this place. It's a long ways out there, 328 feet down the left field line. Where he hit that, just past the scoreboard, I'm going to guess is probably 345 or so, and it went over the 8-foot fence. And 2 more runs score for Knoxville. 9-0 is the score. There are 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. Do want to point out, however, that a little bit of help here for David Heiss. This wind's blowing out to left field. And the pitch goes outside all the way to the fence. And it'll be ball 1. At the plate now is Jason Heiss. He's got a strikeout and a walk. He puts that one in play. It's to right field. Shane Shin gets underneath it. And he makes the catch for out number 3. That's how the inning will end. 1 hit. 3 runs on 1 hit. 3 errors. None left. At the end of 2.5, 9-0. The Blue Bullets lead the Sparklones.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. No warehouse store can match the convenience of your locally owned neighborhood Ace. So stop on by. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their lawn care.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. A game being brought to you by Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment in Colchester is an industry leader with a tradition of solutions since 1930 and wishes the Cyclones and Sparklones great success during the fall sports season as well as, of course, this spring sports season also. MTC Communications having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2021. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock County. Ben Powell stepping to the plate now for BWP. Strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd, 9-0's the score. Honeycutt still dealing, and he throws a strike there as Powell bails out a little bit, takes a hack at it anyway. It's 1-2's the count. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Strike 3. As Powell gets the strikeout. Top of the order now for BWP. Ezra Mason at the plate, takes the ball 1. Same spot, ball 2. 2-0 the count here for Ezra Mason. That one's way inside, nearly got him. 3-0's the count. They need some base runners here due to the Sparklones, so I would imagine he'll be taking this pitch. We'll wait and see. Low, right down the middle of the plate, but a little low. It's a walk for Ezra Mason. And he'll be at first base. Stepping to the plate now, Dalton Strode, the catcher, number 16. High, ball 1. 4 straight balls to open the inning. Not to open the inning, after the strikeout of Powell. And a pop out again to the catcher. That's the second time that Strode has popped to the catcher. Out number 2. Stepping to the plate now, Dalton Horwittle. He had a double in his first at bat. He got left on first base in the first, or on second base in the first inning. Ball 1. 2 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the third for the Sparklones. Pitch by Honeycutt. Just a little high, ball 2. 2-0's the count. Struggling a bit more is Honeycutt with the left-handed batters. That one's in the dirt. Horwittle gets out of the way. Nobody moving, but it's 3-0 on the Sparklones' first baseman. Ezra Mason at first base. Strike 1. Count is 3-1. Honeycutt still the pitcher. That's another one right down the middle of the plate. Brings the count full at 3-2. 3 balls followed by 2 strikes. The money pitch with a runner on first. He'll be going. And a swing and a miss. Caught by Rosal behind the plate, and that'll end the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. At the end of 3 complete, it's 9-0 Knoxville here at Bushnell Prairie City High School.
McDonough District Hospital's Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center was built for one goal: to strengthen women's health services in the region's premier facility. Our dedicated staff, past and present, delivered generations of MDH babies, and now in the new Women's Center, our staff is ready to deliver the next generation and beyond. Come visit the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center and see for yourself the MDH difference.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. I did mess that up a little bit there at the end of the last inning. 1 was left. Ezra Mason was on first base. So both teams have left 3 people on base. Knoxville has just 3 more hits than BWP. BWP does have 4 errors. Knoxville has 9 runs here as we enter the 4th inning. Get that updated. Top of the 4th now as Huffman still the pitcher for BWP. Helping to bring you this contest, Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. And Hensley Grain. Hensley Grain in rural Bushnell has a long family history of taking an active role in the Bushnell Prairie City School District and especially Spartan athletics. Good luck, Spartans and Sparklones in 2021. And enjoy your shortened athletic campaign. Now stepping to the plate for the Blue Bullets, Peyton Hankins. He's got a double and a triple so far here today, and there's ball 1. Only player that's still got a chance at the cycle, I think. Be pretty hard, but do have a home run on the day. So the lefty takes ball 2. 2-0. And a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ball's in the dirt. 3-1's the count on the cleanup hitter, Peyton Hankins. Again, he led the scoring off with a double in the first inning, then had a triple in the second inning. That plated a couple runs as well. He's got 4 RBIs in the game. Swing and a foul ball back at the batter's box. Brings the count to full, 3-2. Swing. Pop fly, deep center field. Mason's backing up. He's got some trouble. It's blown away from him. He doesn't make the catch, and he's going to be in to third is Hankins. I don't know if that's a triple or an error. Horny, is that a triple or an error? Is that an error or a triple? Okay. Horny Hornbaker says it's a triple, so we're going to give him a hit. Leads off the inning with a triple. Now Rosel's going to plate Hankins. Rosel is going to do the sack out at first, but the run will score. Now at the plate, Riley Jennings. That ball's high. My official scorer can't leave me. Strike. Oh. Strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Hornbaker has to leave. The Cubs are about ready to start playing. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count. Riley Jennings at the plate. He's popped out to second base and struck out looking. That time he puts the ball in play left field. Over to make the catch. I believe that's Powell out there. I didn't get the official. Looks like we got a sub coming in here. Is fly out to 7. Makes out number 2, or number 1, excuse me. Actually, it is number 2 because of the sacrifice. And a new batter checking in is Jack Link. Jack Link will be batting for Hunter Mulvey. Oh, excuse me, for Dawson Hensley. Jack Link at the plate. Swinging and a foul ball straight back to the screen. That ball is low and in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 down, nobody on here in the 4th inning, but they have scored one more run on a triple and then a sacrifice by Rosel. That ball is going to go in for a single for Jack Link. Now, Hunter Mulvey, who singled and walked so far today. He's 1 for 1. He'll step to the plate. Swing, it's going to be a base hit into center field. Everybody will be safe. Runners on first and second. Has another single for Hunter Mulvey. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Now coming to the plate, the number 9 hitter, Briar Flesher. He reached on an error and then got thrown out at third base after another error. Scored a run. Strike 1. Called strike on Flesher. Ball inside. Evens the count at 1-1. Ten to nothing. The score. Flesher takes a swing at what would have been ball 2. Drops foul as Horwittle overran it in right field foul territory. And it drops for a strike. Briar Flesher, 1-2 count at the plate. Huffman still the pitcher for BWP. Hit up the middle. It's going to be over Mason's head. That's going to score at least 2. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And Briar Flesher's in with a triple. 2 runs score makes the score 12-0 with 2 outs. And the top of the order back up to the plate. Ball's in the dirt for the first pitch. Ball 1. Huffman still the pitcher. The freshman for BWP. That one goes inside, and Honeycutt's able to get out of the way, but Flesher is going to score on the wild pitch. 13-0. Strode and Honeycutt having a little conversation about how that didn't hit Honeycutt. Honeycutt says, I don't know how it didn't hit me, but it didn't. 4th at bat, he's reached on 2 errors and walked once. 3-0. Walk. So an error, a walk, an error, and a walk for Honeycutt. And Coach Arnold is going to come back to the mound. Looks like Huffman may be done for the day. He's going to check out Nate Kramer, who pitched 1 inning in the game yesterday, is going to be in for Huffman. Nate Kramer in the pitch. We'll be back here. Actually, we'll stay here for the pitching change. Kramer comes in here in the 4th inning. Score is 13-0. Having to bring this contest here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. That's just east of the North Elementary School. Is open April through October, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, they're taking orders for whole and half lamb freezer meat. Grover and Mary DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. The Princess Shop. The Princess Shop is your local one-stop home for women's apparel, accessories, and shoes. Stop in Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located at 1520 East Jackson Street in Macomb. That's the Princess Shop. And Tom Conklin, State Farm. Tom, talk to Daphne and Evan today at Tom Conklin State Farm in Macomb for surprisingly great rates. Call them at 309-837-1200 and see them at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. And Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver Good Hope to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For deliveries, call 309-772-2101. So David Hayes up to the plate. He hit a home run in the last inning. Ball high. Going down to first base. Honeycutt gets back. Count is 1-0. 13-0 is the score here. Nate Kramer on the mound now for BWP. That ball's high. Tailed back in, but way too high. Ball 2. Oh, that's a nice pitch. Tails in on the outside corner. Strike one. 2-1's the count. 2 on, 2 out. Actually, 1 on, excuse me. Runner at first base. It was cleared. Now a swing and a foul ball. Just barely made contact, but it came right back to the screen. And it evens the count at 2-2. Nate Kramer on the mound again for BWP. Honeycutt at first base. Another shot. This one's to center field. Ezra Mason coming over. He'll make the catch and end the inning. But 4 more runs cross the plate here in the 4th inning for the Blue Bullets. After 4.5, they have 13 runs, 7 hits, 4 left on base. They lead 13-0.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room.
Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. This game being brought to you by United Community Bank. United Community Bank services are designed to keep you in the game when you're on the go. With online and mobile banking that's nothing but net, to friendly services you can count on from the leader of community banking. Choosing UCB is always a slam dunk. Visit a location near you with branches in Bushnell, Colchester, and Toowoomba. UCB is a member FDIC. And Beck Pest Control. Don't let the varmints and creepy crawlies get the best of you. Contact Beck Pest Control in Colchester. Beck Pest Control can let you sleep easy knowing when the lights are out, knowing you have no uninvited guests running around. Contact them at 309-313-5521. That's Beck Pest Control. Get the bugs out. Bottom of the 4th inning. Carter Alleman at the plate, and a foul tip, but goes right to the catcher's mitt. Strike one. Honeycutt still on the mound, and he's got a curveball. That's going to be a base hit. Goes to right center field. Center fielder's there to cut it off, though, and it'll be a single for Carter Alleman. He'll go to first base. And Nate Kramer getting his first at bat now for the Sparklones here in this game against the Blue Bullets. Swing at a high fastball. 0-1's the count. He's batting in what was Dalton Huffman's spot. Swing and a miss, strike two. Foul ball back to the screen. Count remains 0-2. Carter Alleman still at first base. He led the inning off with a single for the Sparklones. Two balls, two strikes. And I completely missed Horwittl's at bat apparently, or I'm not sure what happened there. But and a swing and a miss, strike three. I was reading off sponsors. I might have missed a hole at bat. 2 outs or 1 out. Actually, I know why I didn't miss Horwittl's at bat. He struck out in the last inning. 2-0 is the count here on Brown. Sometimes you're just doing too many things. I apologize, folks. And Alleman's going to advance to second on the pass ball. Counts 3-0. Bottom of the fourth inning here. 13-0. And outside, Alleman will advance to third. Brown will get the walk. Brown's on base for the second time as he reached on the fielder's choice last time after he popped to third base, and it was dropped. Huffman was in no man's land and got thrown out at second base. Shane Shin for his second at-bat of the day here in the fourth inning. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss. This brings the count to 0-1. And Shin gets hit by the pitch. Bases loaded. And time called by the Blue Bullets. Honeycutt got to be getting close to a pitch count here. He's got one out. It doesn't look like they're going to make a pitching change, just doing a little conversating here. So bases loaded, one out. Ball one to Elliot Mason, who's getting his first at bat. He came in for Regal after the second inning. Swing and a miss. 1-1's the count. Bases chocked full of spark clones. One down. Elliot Mason at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Popped up. It's out of play. Barely out of play, but it was out of play. Elliot Mason gets another chance here with a 1-2 count. Ball comes to the backstop, and a run's going to score. BWP is on the scoreboard as Carter Alleman crosses the plate. Runners on second and third now with one down. Counts even at 2-2. Popped up. That's back to where the catcher can get to it. He's going to miss that one. And Mason will get another shot. He caught two of those from Dalton Strode. Couldn't catch that one. Bo Honeycutt still the pitcher. He's gone all the way so far. Swing and a miss. He wins the battle there. Out number two. Runners on second and third. Play will be at first here if you're a Blue Bullet. At the plate is Ben Powell. He started the game on the mound for BWP. He's going to get a foul ball. Just barely made contact with that. It went back to the fence, though. It kept the runners from advancing. Strike one. Outside and high. Evens the count at 1-1. Honeycutt again, still the pitcher. He's went all the way for the Blue Bullets. He's got a 13-1 lead. That one's low and outside. Ball 2. Definitely is struggling a little more now here in the 4th inning to find the strike zone. That time he finds it, though, right. Nice little breaking ball into the heart of the plate. Evens the count at 2-2. That time he goes back to the fastball, low and away. Full count. Ben Powell at the plate, trying to get another base runner. As BWP trying to make something happen here, down 13-1. It pop up. It's going to be center field, deep, and it's over the head of the center fielder. 2 runs are going to score for BWP. And Ben Powell is in with a double. 13-3 now as Ezra Mason comes to the plate, his 3rd at bat. He grounded out in the 1st inning, walked in the 3rd inning. Still 2 down, runner on 2nd. Mason down the right field line is going to go into foul territory. Nobody can get there. Might have been out of play, actually. Strike 1. It's kind of down the fence where, from my vantage point, I can't tell whether that's in play or not. Ball. Evens the count at 1-1. For a pitch low and outside here from Honeycutt. Mason goes out and gets it, grounds it to second base. Play at first, ends the inning. So at the end of 4, BWP gets on the scoreboard. They trail by 10. 3 runs on 2 hits. The end of 4 complete. It's 13-3. Knoxville over BWP. We'll be back right after this.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. Helping to bring you this contest here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. It's Heil Enterprises. Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41 south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. Stop by the main branch at 484 East Main Street in Bushnell, or the drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. And Square Music Company. Square Music Company offers instruments, gear, lessons, service, and more. Located at 122 Northside Square in Macomb. You can call the Macomb store at 309-431-5484, or you can visit the Quincy location at 725 North Hampshire Street. You can find them online at squaremusic.com. And we're ready to go here in the top of the 5th inning. At the plate should be Jason Heiss. Is Jason Heiss. Strike 1 to open the at-bat from Nate Kramer. Whoa, just a bit upstairs. All the way back to the screen, ball 1. Effectively wild, I like to call it, is not a bad thing sometimes. In the ground, the dirt, I should say. Ball 2. Ball just a little high, brings the count to 3-1. Top of the fifth inning, it's a 10-run game, 13-3. Knoxville has dominated, but BWP finally got into the scoring column at the bottom of the fourth inning, and a walk there for the Blue Bullets shortstop. Now the guy with a double and a pair of triples, Peyton Hankins, coming to the plate. Strike on the inside corner to the lefty. 0-1's the count. Top of the fifth inning. Runner on first. Nobody out. Outside, ball one. Starting to cool off. Clouds rolling in. Hopefully it doesn't start raining before this one's over. I got all my equipment sitting outside. Maybe I should have set it up inside today. Ball. And Horwittle can't quite grasp the quick snap throw from Strode, as Heiss was back safely anyway. Another ball. It's 2-1. Kramer deals. Another strike as a swing and a foul ball out of play. Brings the count to 2-2. And hit by pitch, as Hankins is going to reach first base. Evan Rosel stepping to the plate now, the catcher for the Blue Bullets. Kramer deals again with runners on first and second for the Blue Bullets. Swing and a foul ball towards the BWP dugout. Strike one. As Coach Arnold walks out of the dugout, pick up the ball. Right back to the pitcher. Kramer is going to go two, and he overthrows it. One run will score. And runners will stop at the corners. Evan Rosel is going to reach on a error. Batting now for Riley Jennings will be Wade Bent. Wade Bent in for Riley Jennings. Jennings leaves with a pop out to second, a fly out to left, and a strikeout looking in his first at bat. So Wade Bent gets his first at bat here in the bottom of the fifth, or top of the sixth. It's not the top, it is the top of the fifth inning. I apologize, folks. It's 14-3. Scoreboard says 6. That's what screwed me up. 0-2 is the count. Wade Bent at the plate. Swing and a strike for out number one. Jack Link, who has a single coming off the bench, and a ball one high delivery from Kramer. Runners are still on the corners. And a throw to second base on the steal attempt, as the runner advances to second. 2-0 is the count. Foul ball to the screen. 2-1. One down here in the top of the 5th inning. 14-3 is the score. And Link's going to hit it to third base. Allman's there, going to try a throw from his knees. It's going to be an infield single, and a run will score. 2 singles for Link. Now is Hunter Mulvey stepping to the plate. Kramer's still on the mound for BWP. Runners on first and second. Mulvey pops it up to right field. Caught out there for a fly out, and out number 2. It's the second out of the inning. Briar Flesher had a triple in his last at bat. If he does that again, he'll get 2 RBIs. Flesher at the plate. Kramer deals wide at the plate. Ball 1. I wasn't not notified of that. Didn't catch the number change, but he's the catcher, so they're going to have a courtesy runner. It's going to be Titus Kramer coming in to run for the catcher, Jack Link. Two down. Pitch is outside. Ball 1. Against Honeycutt at the top of the order, as I was saying, he's reached on 2 errors and he's got 2 walks. He's been on base all 4 times, got no hits. Ball's inside. 2-0's the count. Right at the visiting team dugout, and the on-deck batter, who happens to be David Heiss, had to bail out of the way on the swing. It's 2-1. Thankfully, nobody got hit. Kramer's pitch goes to the fence, and he slips and falls. Can't get to the plate. And Strode says, man, you got to cover on that. Well, he didn't really have a choice there as he fell. Everybody advances. Another run scores. And it's 16-3. Kramer back to the mound now. It's 3-1, and he throws another one to the fence, and nobody advances this time. But the bases are loaded again. Two outs here in the top of the 5th inning. It's 15-3. Strode goes out and talks to Kramer. At the plate is David Heiss. He is 1 for 3, flown out to center field, flown out to right field, and he's got a home run. He is the 9th batter of the inning. Ball 1. There's a hit to left center field. That's going to be down, and it's deep. To the fence it goes. 3 runs will score. And that's a triple for David Heiss. And Coach Arnold coming out now. Sure who he's going to put in to pitch for the Sparklones, if Kramer will continue or if somebody else will pitch. Now he's used as many pitchers as he wants to use. He needs to get out of this inning. They trail now 19-3. Odds are, unless they can score 6 runs, Kramer's going to stay in to pitch. That doesn't surprise me, as he needs to get out of the inning without using another pitcher. pitch a pitcher even one at batter, it costs you later in the week, and BWP has a lot of innings to come yet this week. So Kramer's going to pitch to Jason Highs now. Ball is outside, 1-0. The runner is on third base after the triple by David Highs. He's got a home run, a triple, and a walk. Pitch by Kramer is outside again, ball 2. Ball comes high, right down the middle, but high, 3-0 is the count. And that one's low and outside, right behind you, Dalton, right underneath your feet, bud. That's a walk for Jason Highs. It's his third walk on the day. Peyton Hankins, 2 triples and a double and a hit by a pitch here in the ball game. That pitch is going to go outside to him. Ball 1. High from Kramer on the deal is 2-0. High and outside, ball 3. Ball 4. And 48 is Keith Hoyle replacing Nate Kramer. So a pitching change is Keith Hoyle is another one of the players that's been on quarantine. He has not been able to play. He comes back here to try to get out of this inning as BWP has given up 6 runs here in the inning. They have 2 outs. At the plate will be Evan Rosel, number 7 for the Blue Bullets. Bases are clear full of Blue Bullets. Nowhere to put anybody else. This game being brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. All of the West Prairie game streams are made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning fast and reliable fast fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. And a Bushnell Banking Center. Bushnell Banking Center, a branch of Raritan State Bank located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the bank of friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spark Loans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender, a member FDIC. So Roswell at the plate, Hoyle on the mound. Pitch is a strike. It's hit to center field, and that's going to drop. And it takes a spin to the left. 2 runs will score. As we got runners at first and third now. Evan Rosel gets the single. And ball 1. Hoyle is on the mound now for BWP. Wade Bent at the plate now. It's 2-0. He came in the 4th inning. He's getting his 2nd at bat. Actually, he came in this inning, batted earlier. He's batting his 2nd at bat of the inning. 3-0 is the count. I got 21-0, which I think is correct. 2 runs scored the last time. And a walk. Dalton Strode has got to be getting tired behind the plate. Checking up to bat now is Jack Link. He had a pinch runner earlier in this inning. There are 2 outs. A lot of this damage has been done with 2 outs as the bases are loaded again. And inside. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. 0-1's the count. Outside. 1-1's the count. You would expect that Knoxville is going to be swinging at anything close here if they can think they can get a bat on the ball. That ball's in the dirt. Ball 2. Again, Keith Hoyle on the mound. He's a junior. And he's going to throw high and outside. Ball 3. Eight runs so far here in the 5th inning. That's a nice pitch by Hoyle and a swing and a miss by Jack Link, and it's a full count. Bases loaded. Bases loaded. Outside. Ball 4. And a walk for Jack Link. Courtesy runner as Titus Kramer comes in to run for Link. Now Hunter Mulvey back to plate here as he's got one of the 2 outs of the inning. He flew out to right field earlier. He flew out to right field to make the 2nd out. He's the 9th batter since the 2nd out, and that ball is inside. Ball 1. Something you don't see very often. He's got a chance to make 2 of the 3 outs in the inning here. Get the ball across the plate. Strike. The strike zone being widened a little bit here. This inning taking quite some time. Ball high. It's 2-1's the count. There's a strike by Keith Hoyle. Evens the count at 2-2. Hunter Mulvey's got 2 singles, a walk, and a fly out to right field. And there he swings. And Strode throws to first on the K by Mulvey. And that ends the inning. That ends the inning at 22-3. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by, actually I have to correct something here, folks. You'll see it correct as we go. They left 3 on base there in that inning as well. That's 22-3 at the end of 4 1/2.
As we work together to stop the spread of COVID-19, McDonough District Hospital wants you to know that your health and safety are our #1 priority.
Our primary care providers are here to take care of you and your family's total well-being. Telehealth capabilities and the MDH Convenience Clinic all provide ease of access to our wide range of services.
All of this because we are committed to providing you quality and compassionate care that you have come to trust from us.
McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring.
Welcome back to Bushland Prairie City High School. Helping to bring this contest, Tri-County Seeds. Tri-County Seeds, your local Golden Harvest seed advisor, located in Scioto. Routed in genetics. Not routed, rooted. Need to be able to read my own writing, I apologize. Rooted in genetics, agronomy, and service for over 10 years. Contact Nate Todd at 309-333-3437 for all of your Golden Harvest corn, soybean, and seed treatment needs. And a community news brief. Community news brief is a free publication distributed to over 68 locations in Bushnell, Macomb, Colchester, Industry, Adair, and even more towns throughout the area. It provides local news to McDonough County and parts of Fulton County every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To submit a press release or get advertising information for the locally owned publication, contact Lynn at 309-333-8245 or email communitybrief@gmail.com. Dalton Strode at the plates, and he gets strike one. Bottom of the fifth inning, a bunch of runs are going to have to score for BPC to stay in, or BWP, excuse me, to stay in the game here. Foul back to the screen makes it 0-2. Strode has popped out to the catcher in foul territory 2 times in the game so far. That time it's going to be a single to left center field. It drops in front of the center fielder, and Strode is on with a base hit. Dalton Horwittle coming to the plate now. You might have heard Coach Arnold say break up 2 to Strode, as Strode is not being held on, so he'll take a second base type lead out at first base. Be hard to turn 2 in that scenario. And a pitch outside. As a new pitcher on the mound for the Blue Bullets is number 4. That is Briar Flesher. 2-0's the count on Dalton Horwittle. Swing and a throw down to second base. Going to be late. A stolen base. Two and one's the count. As Strode takes second base, as nothing else gets him out of a double play scenario. Ball's into dirt, and Strode will go to third. Jack Link is behind the plate for the Blue Bullets. Horwittle at the plate, 3-1's a count. Popped up. Pitcher's calling it, Flesher, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Carter Allman stepping up. They're not going to bring Allman. It's going to be Danner stepping to the plate now for the Sparklones. Elijah Danner, the senior, stepping to the plate, the left-hander. Swing and fouls it off. Strike 1. Danner at the plate. Flesher on the mound. And he's going to get, it might be a single. It's going to drop. He's got some speed, and he's safe. Danner with an infield hit, and it'll score a run as Strode crosses the plate. Keith Hoyle now at the plate. Ball 1. Four runs across the plate now for BWP. And a swing and a miss by Hoyle. Strike 1. 1-1's the count. Runner on first. One down, one in for BWP. Bottom of the fifth inning. Late swing, strike 2. Keith Hoyle, a junior from Bushnell Prairie City High School. Ball 2. Evens count at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Ball 1. Runner still on first is Danner for BWP. Fletcher deals. Swing. Evens the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Brown swings again, fouls it off. 1-2's the count. Shane Shin hustles out, grabs the foul ball, and we're ready to go here. This could be the last pitch of the game. Ball is high. Evens the count at 2-2. Sparklones down to their last strike. Low and outside, full count. Base hit, ball 4. As they like to say, Coach Arnold just said that. Danner should be on the run here with 2 outs and a full count. And that's a walk. So we have runners on first and second. As Brown gets the walk, that's his second walk. He's been on base all 3 times, reached on a fielder's choice. Shane Shin at the plate now. He's got a strikeout and a hit by the pitch in his 2 at-bats. And inside, ball 1. Fletcher struggling a bit from the mound. He's giving up 1 run here. Strode reached on a single and then stole second and third. Shin steps out, swings at it, evens the count at 1-1. Low and away, ball 2. Ten-run rule in effect here. BWP down to their last out. 2 strikes. That ball was low. 3-1's the count. Counts full as Shane Shin fouls one off. And for the second at bat in a row, BWP down to their last strike. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth inning. 10-run rule will be in effect. And a swing and a miss. That'll end the ball game. As BWP drops it here. They left 2 on base in the last inning. 10 hits, 22 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 7 left on base for Knoxville. BWP 4 runs on 7 hits, 5 errors, and 5 left on base. That's how we'll end things here at Bushnell Prairie City High School. We'll take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we will have a very brief look at the postgame show. Postgame show will be brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the area teams on to victory. We'll be back right after this.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation does more than just tape ankles.
They get us back on the court.
My MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation
helps me reach peak performance.
In the weight room. Prepares me for competition.
My MDH physical therapists and the fitness programs MDH offers help me on my road to recovery and improve my quality of life.
Come see why MDH Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation was voted best of the best in McDonough County.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles.
Welcome back to Bushnell Prairie City High School. 22-4 the final score as BWP drops the game to Knoxville here, as it's one of another busy week for the Sparklones. Looking at the scorebook a little bit. Dalton Strode was 1 for 3 with a single. Dalton Horwittle was 1 for 2 with a double. Carter Alleman was 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Dalton Huffman had a single. And Ben Powell had a double and a couple RBIs for the Sparklones. For the Blue Bullets, Honeycutt picks up the win. He was on base all 5 times. 2 times he reached on an error. The other 3 times he walked. He did not have a hit. He finished 0 for 2 on the day. A couple big-time performers at the plate for the Blue Bullets. A home run and a triple on a 2 for 4 performance by David Hayes. He also had a walk. Jason Hayes had an 0 for 2 performance but had 3 walks. Peyton Hankins, he started things off really for the Blue Bullets. He had 2 triples and a double and was 3 for 3 with a hit by the pitch and a walk. Evan Rosel had a double and a single, and he was 2 for 4 with a sacrifice as well. And then we get down to some players. Jack Link came off the bench. He finished 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk as well. Hunter Mulvey was 2 for 4 with 2 singles and also a walk. And then Briar Flesher, who came in and pitched the last inning, reached on an error. He also had a triple and a walk. He was 1 for 3 on the day. Bo Honeycutt got the win for the Blue Bullets. Ben Powell took the loss in his first ever start here for the BWP Sparklones. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital says, thank you for voting at McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted at best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. And this has been the post-game show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also, on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH Events live on the big screen. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the area teams on to victory. So thanks again for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Tomorrow night we're back, weather permitting, with junior high track, and then if we can find enough help, we'll have both baseball and track on Thursday night. That is still up in the air, as we still are reaching for some help to run some cameras and a few things like that. So we thank you for joining us tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll see you again very soon.